What's up, people? It's me, Crimson, and this is gameplay on
Delta Team, capture the objective.
Interchange. Oh fuck, I almost forgot. Oh man, I'm not feeling too well today. Well, today, the day I'm recording this, is the first day of spring. Hooray! I hate spring. I really do. Oh man. Spring is the day where Mother Nature decides to open up her pussy, right, and fucking just, you know, spray all over the place with the pollen, you know. And what I mean by that is like all the flowers and trees start to bloom and release a whole array of pollen. And pollen is something I really don't do well with. It caused my allergies to flare up real bad. It caused me to be stopped up, which causes me not to be able to breathe. Like now, I can't breathe for shit. And have a headache. You know, my eyes are watery, you know, and red and watery and irritated and shit. And you know, it's the worst time of the year. I hate spring. Well, the beginning of spring, you know, but still, man. Let me tell you this story, man. This is a story back in
our flag is back on base.
Junior high, right? Story back in junior high. I like I said, I always hate spring, and when spring rolled around, when spring rolled around, you know, and if you watch my commentary I did on the Dream Cinema called Seasons of Love, spring is the time where, you know, it's where you can get a girl. Most likely it's the best chance to get a girl in the spring, you know, because one, they're getting ready for spring dance and all that stuff. You know, just go over there and watch it. Shit. And you know, just like any guy who hit puberty and, you know, notice the women, you know, you want to fucking impress girls. Nah, that's not happening in my case. In my case, I'm like the drooling glob monster just walking around school. It was so bad, right, that one year, well, not the year I'm talking about, but one year I had to wear a mask. I had to walk around like I'm like one of those Japanese guys that have a cold. Just had to walk around like that for a whole year. I had like a box of tissues and shit. Every year, you know, my eyes would get red, and this is before I started wearing contacts. My eyes would get red and watery. I look like I'm crying all the time. If I didn't have a tissue, I'd be drooling, you know, snot be oozing from my nose, and it just like, just went all damn, right? So one year it was really bad, man. I was just sneezing like crazy, right? Just sneezing uncontrollably. And I was in health class, you know, which is kind of ironic, you know. I was in health class and I'm sneezing and have allergies, right? That year they put me in the back because, you know, they had a thing where, you know, if I'm sneezing all the time, they don't want me sitting in the front. Alright, so I'm in the back and I'm sitting behind this kid, right? So the teacher's going on about the lesson, you know, I've got my tissues there. I'm trying to, you know, clean myself up and sneeze and trying to keep my sneezes quiet and stuff. I'm trying to hold my nose with the tissue over my mouth, right over my nose, so that way it won't, you know, fucking, you know, spew everywhere, right? So
your helicopter is ready for deployment.
I felt this huge sneeze coming on, right? I felt this huge sneeze coming on. And, you know, I got the tissue. It's over my nose. I've been using the tissue for a little while. I probably should have changed it now that I think about it. But yeah, you know, I had the tissue, a huge sneeze. I went, "Achoo!" And a huge snot ball, right, just blew right through the tissue paper and landed dead center on the back of this kid's shirt. It was nasty, and I looked like, oh. And as soon as I recovered myself, I looked like, oh shit. And the girl, and it was bad because the girls were sitting next to me, and it just made it like fucking worse. Like, you know, that pretty much ended my whole year. No, actually I didn't. I still got a girl that year.
UAV
I don't know
recon
how the
standing
hell I
by.
pulled that off, but I did. But
Halftime.
I got a huge snot bottle. It was about the size of a 50-cent piece. You know what a 50-cent piece is? About like an inch in diameter. You know, just imagine it's just like an inch in diameter, right? And it's about as thick as like
Friendly Predator missile inbound.
it's about as thick as like a nickel. No, like about as thick as half-inch thick. It was just oozing. It had a little blood in it. It was green. It was white. It was just nasty, man. It was just the dude in front of me. I knew him. He turned around so slowly, like, what the fuck is this? And he tried to reach back. I'm like, no, man, no, don't do it. The class stopped. He had to go and change his shirt, right? So he was bad. I kind of made a joke out of it, so that way, I kind of saved some face, but which kind of does explain why I got the girl. That was funny. I don't know. She was kind of weird. Oh, that's the junior high girlfriend. That was it. Junior high girlfriend. Go watch Junior High Girlfriend on the Dream Cinema. On the Dream Cinema. That's the story there. But yeah, I really do hate spring. Here goes another reason why I hate spring.
Heads up, enemy UAV spotted.
This happened like a few years ago. I went to a park. Excuse me. I went to a park, and it was like a work thing. I got paid to go to this park, right, and just enjoy. And we can, bring family along, and it was good. So I brought my cousin and his wife and a couple of my friends. We all went to
UAV up. They're blind.
we all went to this park, right, and we was going to have a good time. It wasn't like anything like like a big amusement park. It was kind of like a small amusement park. It had a couple rides, it was free food, free drinks. I wasn't gonna pass that up, and plus I was getting paid for it too. So all I had to do was just show face. Man, I went up there. The park was filled with flowers. And like I said before, flowers are just, Mother Nature opening up his pussy and just, fucking spraying everybody with her pollen juices. And it fucked me up so damn bad. I mean, so badly. Man, I didn't have no tissues. I had to go into the bathroom, use their cheap, thin, irritating toilet paper that didn't even work, but the paper towels. Paper towels are just fucking nasty. It looked like they haven't changed it in like forever. It had mold on it. That's how bad it was. Then again, I probably should have never took that toilet paper either. Anyway, it was bad. Like I said, my eyes was red, watery. I couldn't see shit. We went on rides. We went on rides. It was the only time I was cool is when I was on a ride. So we just rolled all the rides. But like from the time I got off the ride to the time I got on the ride, I was just terrible. I couldn't see shit. I had to. It was just bad, man. Just bad. I couldn't even go near the food area because I was so. I was sneezing so bad, people was like, nah, man, you can't come over here, man. You need to fix, that whole mess up. And I was just, my nose was just oozing, I had big ass bubbles. Kids seen it. It was nasty. It was so bad, man. That's why I hate spring. I hate spring. Now every time I gotta go to work, and it's allergy season, when, pollen is like real bad. I gotta wear a mask. I gotta wear like a doctor's mask everywhere I go, so that way I can breathe. It's kind of ironic because any other time of the year I wear that mask, I can't breathe for shit. I can't wait to get that thing off my face. Spring is the only time where I can actually breathe and not sneeze and cough and just be yeah. Now another thing is, like over the winter, some jackass stole my apartment's fucking AC. So, you know,
UAV
for
online.
like the first couple of days of spring when it started getting warm, I was burning up. It was like 90 fucking degrees in the house, man. I was just sitting in my chair just sweating. You
Enemy
know,
flag acquired.
I got up, there was like a pool of sweat under me. It was just bad, and I was wearing clothes. Now, actually, I didn't even wear clothes, man. I just stripped down to the bare minimum, you know, just to try to keep cool. It didn't even
Just
work,
another
man. It was
day.
just
Good
fucking
job.
terrible. So, I hate spring, you know, but that's my gameplay. I can't tell what the score is. I'm pretty sure I did well, unless, you know, I wouldn't put up anything bad, you know. I beasted. Peace.